This thing working? Hey y'all, this is Benny. So I can't even find my own sign. But it's been like a year since I've done a video. So I thought I'd use Christine, my shop card anyway. Alright, we're gonna do a little bench update here. It's been a while. Really, it's been a while since I touched anything. Probably since June or something like that. I had a lot going on in June, so I just really got out of the swing of things. But I've been working on this, the Hawaiian Pilot. The box is over there. I think you've seen the box already. It wouldn't take long to go back through a video and find it. Anyway, what I've been doing with this thing, I made a water base. And out of aluminum foil and foam. A little hole down there so I can light it. But, you know, it's not finished. It's a little too blue for my liking, but that's the way it turned out. I still have to put some gloss in some places, like right there. I don't know what happened there. Still have to put a frame around it. But she sits in there pretty good. Got to do a little touching up on the hull too. So that's going to be a pretty nice little display. Now what I've been doing, this is going to be one big pain in the ass to paint because all of her walls are white. All the poles are white, the ladders are white. The decking, however, is supposed to be red. This one, easy. That easy. Some of this easy. Getting a brush in there is gonna be, well, I guess if guys could paint a mural on the head of a pin, I could do this. So I'm not gonna complain about it. If this gangplank wasn't in the way, it'll be a little easier right here. But this gangplank stays here because this helps locate it to the hull. It sits on top of the hull. So anyway, I didn't use the plastic poles that came with it because I didn't like the way they looked. And these are a little more uniform. So I made these out of brass rod. The doors are all photo etched doors, along with the portholes. Didn't know what I was getting into when I decided to kind of detail this thing. The ladders are photo etch. I've got, let me move her out of the way. That's my girl on a bomb. I think the bomb just exploded. Add some more PE ladders. Thanks to the captain, I was able to use a tool he sent me to bend them up. Very delicate for my ham hands to fool with. Oh, now you're gonna go out of focus. I'll move my hand. Maybe you don't like the starboard side. So there's a, I don't think you're gonna be able to see it, but inside these cavities, there's a door. Yeah, it'll show up better when it's white. Once it's all white, there's two more ladders that go in the front here. I didn't put them on yet because I probably would knock them off. This looks a little cruddy because for some reason Revell thought making the split at the portholes was easier than mounting the superstructure bottom, you know, top to bottom. Like, it would have been a hell of a lot easier if the split would have been right here instead of right in the middle of the damn portholes. Same with these. You can still see the seam right there. Same with this one. That's what's You know, if it wasn't like that, I'd probably have all this finished, because there would have been no seam filling except maybe at the bottom, just, you know, blend it in. But since it's right here, you know, seam filling and sanding and drilling, and then it still didn't come out worth a shit. All right, so that's what I've been doing with the Hawaiian Pilot. This is all painted gray already, but the rest of the bottom deck is gray, but the rest of it's red. The top of the boom mounts are red, and the sides of the boom mounts will be, let's see if I can get it without upsetting anything. The top of the boom mounts will be, it's okay, Tiberius. There's a photo etch ladder. So the sides of the boom mounts will be this kind of, well, it looks yellow on camera, but it's a beige. It's kind of a beige color. Will be this color. So I got to repaint this funnel to get that ladder the same color. And you know, everything crane related is this color, and that goes for the sides of the boom mounts. The deck is gray, the sides of the boom mounts are beige, and the tops of them are red. And I also got myself into some photo etch railings that, so I cut all the railings off of the deck and off of the forestall, and so now I gotta do all that photo etch railing, and most of it is, well, some of it's white, some of it's gray. And there's railing around every deck, because this wasn't just a freighter, she hauled passengers too. You don't want them falling overboard. Yeah, there's railing all around here, that's white. I guess I'll put that on afterward. There's railing around the boom mounts, that's beige. There's railing around the deck itself, that's gray. There's a little bit of railing up here on the front, that's white. So that's what I got myself into. That's what I've been working on. This is for the HobbyLink International High Seas group build, which ends on December 31st. And man, I had all year to work on it, but like I say, since June I haven't really done much around here model wise. Just been working, and that's it. Model working. So that's pretty much it on the Hawaiian Pilot. Let's see. All right, let me take this out of the way. Remember let me get my babe here. Yeah, I've got some more work to do on her. Some more detail work, and need to darken her holes up a little and get her eyes in there. Also, I got to find out what the cats did with the decals, the eye decals. Damn it. Since they love it up here. Remember the Al Wood group build? Of course you don't. That was what, 5 years ago? So I picked this one up again. She was in primer for a long time, and some cats knocked it down and broke the tail off. Horizontal stabilizer fell off. Vertical stabilizer fell off. Seams opened up in the bottom. Man, this thing is a bitch on seams. So I finally got all of that taken care of, I think. Not 100%, but you know what? So I've been working on this thing so long, Good enough. Good enough for you, Al. I hope you're no slight on you, brother, but yeah, I'm ready to finish the Comet. It's an Airfix Comet. I did get some uh, aftermarket decals because the kit decals look kind of sketchy. So I got some aftermarket, but it still says Dan Air on it. It's still a Dan Air Comet, so I'm gonna keep it a Dan Air. So now I have to do a little masking on the top of the wings because there's a gray section up here and up here, and the bottom of it is, I think, aluminum. So I got to work on that. I lost a damn door. I lost a door for the front landing gear. But she looks good in white. Looked a lot better than it did in primer. There's a little bit right there by the right here. Maybe I could fill that in with something. But it's not a bad kit. It's just kind of dainty. It's not rugged at all. So yeah, now the painting comes. So this white I sprayed a Krylon satin white, and it's good and dry. It's been on there for a few weeks, so I can handle it. So I'll get that gray on it and then get the aluminum on it. Still have to paint up a few. My landing gear was missing for a long time. I wanted to do it in flight, but I don't remember where the stand's at. I'd rather get her on the ground because it has this cool ladder that goes with it. You know, the ladder they roll out to disembark and embark the passengers. So it's not a bad kit. It's, like I said, it's just kind of dainty. But it's my first airliner in a long time. This had a horrible seam right here and right here that I had to fill in. And what the hell is all this? Huh. Oh well. Still got a little bit right there and a little bit right here. But you know what? I'm done with these damn seams. I'm ready to paint her and put her together. So this will be my first airline in ever, I think. Airliner. But I do have a Constellation. I've got a L1011. I've got a DC-8, 707, the 727. A couple of those, like the DC-8 and the 727. Back in 1964, DC-8 crashed into Lake Pontchartrain, so I'm going to do that one. Just finding Eastern Airlines decals for it. Man, those things are pricey if you can find them. But yeah, she was an Eastern Airlines DC-8. Crashed right into Lake Pontchartrain. The other one was the 727 of Pan Am. She crashed in 83, I think. Right, wind shear got her before she left the airport. Crashed right in the Kenner neighborhood. So both of those are easy to look up if you want to look them up. So anyway, Al, we ain't forgot about you. I'll get it together someday. I had to put some. Also, I didn't read instructions. I had to put some weights in the front here, so I just found some ball bearings or some shit and stuffed them in there. Stuck a bunch of super glue in it. So when the wheels are on it, she's sitting nose down. So anyway, that's pretty much what we got going on around here. It could be a lot more, but it hasn't been. But I'm picking it up. I'm picking up the pace. So that's long enough. Well, I'm going to find my sign in this disaster of a bench one day. So this is Benny. Hope you guys are doing all right. If I don't do another video, hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Fill yourselves up. Don't fight with the relatives.
Don't be in a hurry to get to where you're going, because it's not worth it. Just
have a safe Thanksgiving. Appreciate you watching. Let's see you.